What did you just say? I'm sorry. Today I am in NCHPAD's nutrition lab, making a recipe for disabled people, by disabled people. Today we're doing crispy chicken with sweet mashed potatoes, sauteed green beans with sliced almonds, and we're going to showcase some adapted equipment for those that have different levels of functionality. Today's adapted equipment, we're going to use the rocking chopper. It can be used to slice, dice, anything that you'd use a chef's knife for, this can also be used. It's really great for people that have limited dexterity in their hands, that have trouble grabbing a chef's knife. It's got a nice little curved blade so it can rock back and forth without having to pick the knife up. It's got a nice ergonomic handle like this, so you can put pressure down on there and you don't have to worry about it sliding anywhere. It's got a nice little safety case too, so when you're finished and clean, you can store it properly and not have to worry about cutting your hand. So for today's recipe, it's only a few ingredients, super quick, super simple. It shouldn't take longer than 20 to 30 minutes all around cooking time. What we'll need is 1 chicken breast, some panko breadcrumbs to coat the chicken to give it that nice crunchy exterior, 1 sweet potato, some green beans, some sliced almonds, and then some extra virgin olive oil. First thing we're gonna do is start the sweet mashed potatoes. I'm gonna peel it, do some dices with the rocker chopper, and then we'll put it in the pot with some water. So I'm peeling the sweet potato here. If you're not able to peel the sweet potato, what you can do is you can buy pre-cut sweet potatoes. So in order to cut the sweet potato, you wanna make sure it has a flat surface so it doesn't roll around on you. Go ahead and make a little flat surface, that way it doesn't move. Take this into dices here. You want to try to make the dices relatively the same size so they all cook evenly and at the same time. So you don't want to have really big pieces mixed in with super small pieces, because the super small pieces will end up cooking faster and will be mush by the time pieces are done. So now I'm just going to fill this up with cold water until the potatoes are just covered, and then we'll salt it and then put it on the heat and get it to a boil. As it comes to a boil, we'll start working on the chicken. As you can tell, it's got this little bit of kind of piece hanging on here. What we're gonna do is just take that and cut it off. And so now this chicken breast is a little bit thin on one side and a little bit thicker on the other side. What's going to happen is if you leave it like this thin side is going to cook faster than the thick side, and it's not going to be done the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 sheets of plastic wrap, sandwich the chicken breast in between, and then using a rolling pin, or if not a rolling pin, a small pot, but something that's flat and a little bit heavy, and we're going to pound the chicken to the same thickness all the way throughout. All right, so we have the chicken breast here on 1 sheet of plastic wrap. Take the other sheet, put it right on top, make a little sandwich, and then just pound the chicken. What I like to do is I like to go from the thick part to the thin part, just to kind of help make sure it gets all the same thickness. And once that's done, if it's a little dry, you can take a little bit of olive oil, so that way the breadcrumbs is going to stick a little bit easier to it. So now just take your chicken, put it in the bowl. And what I like to do is I like to really kind of press the panko into the chicken and make sure it gets into all those little cracks and crevices and really sticks to the chicken breast. All right, so I've breaded the chicken with the panko and really put the pressed into it to get the panko into the chicken. I got my pan on high. Gonna add some extra virgin olive oil. You can tell it's hot by the smoke and the shimmering about how fast it's able to slide around in the pan. And I like making this dish. One, because I like the all-white meat chicken. It's real healthy for you, real lean. The panko gives a nice crunchy exterior. The extra virgin olive oil is real healthy for you. Plus it has that that flavor, that nice olive flavor that kind of will help permeate into the chicken breast. The green beans are real fresh, real healthy for you also. The sliced almonds kind of give it a nice little nuttiness to it. But if you're allergic to nuts, you can always omit it. Or if you don't like almonds, you can use macadamias, hazelnuts, walnuts, peanuts, cashews. Just gonna let that go for a few minutes and get nice and brown on that one side. Sweet potatoes are still going. Probably got a few more minutes on those. And then what we'll do is we'll drain the water off, mash them with a spoon, add a little bit of salt and pepper, and should be good to go. But once you get this nice golden brown crust on there, it's a good time to flip the chicken. Turn it down a little bit so it doesn't burn. I'll probably end up covering this and making it act like an oven to trap all the heat in since the sweet potatoes are done. Let's do that for now. We'll drain the sweet potatoes real quick. And so what we're gonna do here is take the back of the spoon and mash the sweet potatoes to the consistency that you like. Add a little salt and pepper. You can use table salt. This is what this is, iodized salt. I like to use Morton's kosher salt also. You can even use sea salt if you like. I got some black pepper here. All right, that's ready to go. Our chicken's almost ready. We'll go ahead and prepare the green beans. I'm gonna take these little root ends off, grab them together, take one slice. That's good to go. Now that we pulled the chicken out, what I'm gonna do is just wipe the pan out. Not necessarily clean it with soap and water, but just get this extra little bits out so it doesn't burn. Put a little bit more olive oil for the green beans. Go ahead and put them in there. Season with a little bit of salt and pepper. So these are just your standard green beans you can find in the grocery store. What I look for is uniformity. Make sure they're a little bit pretty firm. It doesn't have any brown spots on them. So let these go for a few minutes. What I'm gonna do is throw the almonds in. You don't want to put them in right when you put the green beans in because the green beans take a little bit longer to cook. So that way when you put the almonds in, they'll toast, but they won't burn. So we'll let that go for a little bit. And then we can start getting this plate ready. I'll take some of these sweet mashed potatoes. I'm gonna cut this chicken into little strips. All right, there you have it. So here's our crispy chicken with sweet mashed potatoes, sauteed green beans, and sliced almonds. I can't wait to eat it. It looks delicious. If you'd like to make this at home, the recipe is down below. Thank you for joining me in NCHPAD's Nutrition Lab. Let me know what you think of this recipe. Please comment or ask questions below, and we'll see you next time.